Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This is the first one. You know what, fuck, I'm gonna say it. I gotta say every video to begin the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you new. Enjoy the video, and we gonna get into this motherfucker.
iPads. I loved having an iPad. Maybe a bit too much. Okay, pause. All right, not that much. Somebody born in like...
No, bro. I loved having an iPad, bro. Not even gonna hold you. I miss having an iPad so much that now I want an iPad. Like, for real.
Early to mid Gen Z. I didn't see a world without technology. Bro. Apple just shoved all their devices in my face the moment I was able to use one. I started using this little mini ass iPad.
But it wasn't the iPad though. It wasn't the Apple now. It was the tablet. What is you talking about? It was that Android. Yep. Walking around with that Samsung tablet. Cause you get everything Apple got but more. I'm telling you, that Samsung tablet was different now. Now Apple upgraded. They on another level now. You know, now that I think about it, hold on, bro. See, this thing made me think of this game now. I'm finna download it. I'm finna download it. Whatever. I'm finna take a screenshot. I don't remember what the game was called. I'm gonna search it up.
That shit looked like a brick. It was like an MP3 player. And of course, since like the early 2010s had some absolute bangers, you already know I was listening to Minecraft parodies. Yes, I'm not even kidding. And of course, I would also listen to the Pokemon theme song. I don't know why I would just listen to these over.
Okay. I would listen. I was a theme song kid for real. I was banging them theme songs. What? Those bitches used to slap. The Minecraft parodies, they wasn't fun. I think it wasn't fun. I loved Minecraft when I was younger too. It just wasn't for me, bro. It just wasn't.
And over again. But you know what? I can't lie. It's kind of a banger. I can't even hate. And of course, I would listen to people such as Usher, Pitbull, Katy Perry, you know, all the 2010s classics. And this was my first time having an Apple device.
It's not till I got older and I realized people just don't. I ain't realized people made music outside of radio hits till I got older and I realized. Then I got my favorite artists and everything. Then I started realizing there's some low-key artists out here that I never noticed, because the radio was so dominant back in the day. Now it's
for that I had a DS and my parents would not let me take my DS to school because they didn't want it to be a distraction for my learning. But of course, I was easily able to sneak this little mini iPod to school and I would just listen to music sometimes. You know, when kids are throwing paper airplanes in the classroom, that shit's a complete ruckus. I was just sitting there with my fucking earbuds in, iPod in hand, listening to some bangers. And this is when I fell in love with music because obviously I cannot go without music. If music didn't exist, I don't know what the hell I would do. I don't know. And shortly after, we became an Apple family. All right, we had every Apple device you could think of. Okay, not every Apple device, but you get the point. And in 2012, my dad bought his very first iPad. And it was for the entire family to use. And that was a grave mistake because I was on the iPad all day. My dad didn't even get a chance to use it. It was just me and my brother just spawn camping the iPad all day because I discovered the greatness of things such as the App Store. And of course, you got classics such as like Angry Birds, PVZ. I've talked about them plenty of times. And I would browse the App Store for so long because I always wanted to.
Oh my God. The amount of storage you had on that iPad or your tablet, whatever you use, was zero, bro. You did not have no storage on it because it was just straight new games you downloaded. Hey, bro, you seen this game that I just downloaded? I'm telling you, bro. Like, what? Everybody had the classic games. Everybody met in the middle at Temple Run, Subway Surfer, Angry Birds. Those are the traditional games. Now it started to branch out in different categories depending on what type of games you like.
New games to play, and I would find the most random games ever. Like, I found this game called Tiny Wings. It was kind of tough, I can't even lie. Now, don't get me wrong, I loved all the games and YouTube videos that we grew up with, but I didn't even give myself a chance to breathe. Like, I was always on that damn iPad. I was trying to rack up that sweet, juicy stimulation. Okay, that was a bit too detailed. That sounded kind of... But yeah, these forms of entertainment are amazing, and I have no idea what the hell I would do without them. But it's important to limit your screen time and how long you spend on your devices, because there is so much more to life to experience. And wherever I would go, I would bring this iPad with me everywhere. And of course, they obviously didn't let me bring it to school because I was obsessed with the damn thing. My grades would have been terrible. But it didn't matter because that's all I thought about in school. I was thinking about the next Lego Ninjago episode, Annoying Orange, how my Clash of Clans base is doing. Like, thinking about pet.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh my god, the good old days. The good old days, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't even remember being in class, bro. That's how deep my memory at home surged. Like, I remember waking up, watching TV. Like, school went by so fast. Now that I think about it, school was going by mad fast in elementary school. It started to go real slow once I started hitting high school, middle school, even some of these college classes. But in elementary school, them days used to fly by because I don't remember thing we learned. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't remember a thing, bro. I don't know if that's just me. Like, for real, like, the parts, I remember my day so well. In the summertime, all of this. But when it hit school time, I can't think of anything.
DOS and long division when you can think about your Clash of Clans base. But I would bring the family iPad everywhere I could. Friend's house, I was bringing it. Family function, I was bringing it. And instead of actually talking to my family, I didn't say shit to anybody. I would just sit on my iPad, eyes just glued to the screen. Like, I was really locked in. But to be fair, I had no clue what the hell adults talked about at that time. I just thought they talked about gas prices, bills, taxes, the weather. And I didn't really understand any of that shit, so I wasn't exactly about to ask my Uncle Rick what the weather forecast was looking like this week. And they probably had no idea what to say to me either, besides how was school going. Like, I wouldn't know either, so I don't blame them. Hey, so bud, what's that little game you got there? Excuse me. This is no little game. This is Clash of Clans. This is a very serious matter, and my clan needs me right now. Can't talk, Uncle Rick. I gotta 3-star this base in the clan war or I'm getting kicked. Okay, I would not sound like that. Or maybe a little bit. But yeah, I was not getting off the game anytime soon. I was laser focused on that shit. And as much as my parents would tell me to get up...
Oh my gosh, bro. Don't get me started. Even the iPad... Not iPad, for me, tablet. Even the tablet, right? Don't even talk about the cable, the shows that would pop up on cable. That's what I'm saying. Like, how much time did I have as a kid, bro? It felt like I had, like, looking back, it felt like I had like 20 years as a kid. The amount of stuff I did. Cause I would go around, I would play games on my iPad all day. I would use my DS all day. I would watch cable all day. I would sometimes watch YouTube all day. Listen to music. Listen to the top hits. Play the Wii. Because I was a Wii kid. And then as I got older, it started PlayStation and Xbox. It felt like I had 20 years worth of experience just in Elementary and middle school alone. Crazy.
Off the iPad, crazy I never would. I would just play it until the battery completely died. And of course, I also had to share the iPad. And at the time, I was not having it that I had to share the iPad with my twin brother, the Duck. And obviously, we would fight over it because to me at the time, an iPad was the greatest thing on earth, besides my DS. We would duke it out. We would have all-out brawl.
That's another thing. I kind of had it good. I had it good growing up. Because these were the good old days. Now, if I would have had a younger brother like I do now, but if my younger brother was closer to my age, like if we were only like a few years apart, it would have been rioting in that household.
For this iPad, we would have come up with every argument in the book as to why we were able to use the iPad for longer than the allotted time we had. My parents had to put a little system in place where my brother got it for an hour and then I got it for an hour. And we would just constantly trade off the iPad. And every single time I would just look at the timer. I would stare it down until that hour was up. And while that timer was going, I would do shit like roll around in the grass. Like, I don't know what kind of activities I used to be on, but that's what I was doing. Or I would just play with the toys I had, and the moment it went off, I would run to the iPad as fast as I can. And I would pester the fuck out of my brother, and I'd be like, it's my turn. Like, chill the hell out, bro. You're gonna get this iPad eventually. And we would fight over a lot of things growing up, like the Wii U, etc. But eventually we just had to learn that, yeah, we gotta share our shit. It is what it is. But a couple years later, we no longer had to share. And I bought my very own iPad mini with every single cent I had for my birthday money. Everybody in my family knew I wanted an iPad for myself, so I had to get one. So all my cousins, aunts, uncles just gave me money for my birthday so I could get the iPad. My mom told everybody I was saving up for an iPad, so they just had to do it. So me and my brother got our very own iPad minis after that. And with the $250 that it costed in hand, I felt like the richest man on planet Earth. So yeah, I got the iPad, and at this point, I became addicted to the internet. I didn't really watch TV.
Oh my god, hold on. See, this video is making me unlock core memories or some shit. I also remember the prices, bro. People talk about inflation. No, bro. No. Because you weren't alive for real. Like, you were there for... Some people were there for the back end of it. But when it got bad, bro. The prices, I'm telling you. People think I'm lying, bro. I'll go to my corner store. You feel me? Go there with $10. Everybody leaving with a big thing of snacks. Big thing of snacks. I'm telling you. We like 4, 5, 6 people deep. We all leaving with a whole bunch of snacks. A whole bunch of them. A few years ago, I don't go to the store no more. Because it's like, I don't go to that store no more. Because it's like, if anything, I'm going to go to one of these stores where I can buy bulk items. And I can just, or bigger items for cheaper. But, to the Arizona, it's supposed to be 99 cents. Why is it pushing $1.50? Absolutely not. You lost me. You lost me. You completely lost me. The Arizona is pushing $2. It's supposed to be 99 cents. No. Lost me. But yeah, bro. A few years ago, I went to the store. Me by myself. $20. I left with 3 items. No cap. I'm not even lying. I left with 3 items. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is actually insane.
TV at all. I never really watched TV shows. So when people at school would talk about the newest TV show and shit like that, I would have no clue what the hell they were talking about. I would listen to a lot of rap music, and that was really the only thing I was like tapped in with. But everything else, nothing. Like, I didn't even know what the hell they were talking about. When people were talking about the new episode of whatever the fuck, I was over there watching goddamn MLG videos. And the only thing that I actually went outside for was baseball practice. But I wouldn't hang out.
And it's crazy. Oh my gosh, bro. We really had all this time to do all these things as a kid. We had all this time to do all these things. I forgot about sports. I did play basketball growing up and a little bit of soccer. We had all this time to fit all of this in this schedule. But I could barely watch 5 videos, react to it, and upload it once a day. Yeah, this video just changed my mindset. That's crazy. All the things I used to do in a day. On top of that, I'm taking a shower. I'm still taking a shower. I'm still eating. I'm still brushing my teeth. I'm still sleeping. I'm sleeping for less hours. So how? Yeah.
With my friends or talk to people as much as I should have, to be honest with you. I was very locked in on these niche internet things or whatever you call them. Like, I used to be obsessed with this website called 100%. Scratch, where you could code your own game or animation, whatever the hell. So that's all I really wanted to do was go home, surf the internet, and play games. And yeah, it was pretty sad because I wasn't really excited to do anything else. That's what I was most excited for throughout the day. And a lot of you might be wondering, well, how did being glued to the iPad affect you? Well, honestly, it affected a lot of things, like my grades, for example. I was very behind in school. Like reading, math, like I was not on level for it. And you would not believe that was before I even had the iPad. So you could imagine after I got it. But thankfully, since my grading system was absolute garbage, like I don't know what the hell a 1, 2, 3, and 4 is, but even if you had the most shit grades in the world, you were still going on to the next grade. Like I never really saw anybody that stayed back a grade or anything. Like teachers were so easy on us for no reason. Like I don't know how it went from...
Especially me. Oh my god. I do remember in school, I got sent to the office damn near every day in elementary. Damn near every single day I got sent to the office. Crazy work.
Teachers telling you to shut the hell up and hitting you with a ruler in the 1950s.
That's what I'm saying. That shit really doesn't matter. Unless you getting suspended, expelled, that shit does not matter if you're getting ran up, sent to the office. I probably got like 200-300 of them. No. Even way more. Way more. It's 100% in the triple digits. It might be closer to like 300 write-ups. Teachers used to say, oh, that affects you in the future, that affects high school, that affects college. They lied. They lied to me. They completely lied to me. Cause why the fuck would they be like, oh, why would a college be like, oh yeah, let me check his elementary school write-ups to see how many he got? Like, come on, bro.
These two. Now, little Timmy, use your inside voice. There are other students trying to learn. If it wasn't for teachers being so easy on us, okay, I think I definitely would have failed. But not only did it affect that, it also affected my social skills. I can't even hold a damn conversation if my life depended on it. And it's sometimes like, yeah, I just don't know what to say to people. You know, you don't really have to say shit 24/7, obviously, but when you're in a conversation, you should know what to do. Like, you shouldn't have to sit there like, like I do. Like, it's
I don't know what to think of
sometimes I say shit and it just doesn't even make sense. And I'm like, wow, I just sounded really stupid. And it is what it is. It happens to the best of us. You know, I just have to keep improving that skill. And eventually I'll sound less stupid. But that's what I get for walking around in the store with my iPad and like walking into shelves. Like I wasn't even looking at my surroundings. Yeah, I was too locked in on like Jetpack Joyride trying to beat my high score. And I was already behind on like spelling, speech, and things like that before I even got the damn iPad. So having a device as an out from conversation just didn't help. And I should have been aware of how important having that skill was, but I just wasn't. And of course, this one goes without saying. Another thing that was affected severely was my attention span. Like I can't even read a damn book nowadays. I can't even record this video without so many pauses and forgetting what the hell I was gonna say. I have the same attention span as fucking Dory from Finding Nemo, bro. Or you know what? It's probably worse than that, maybe. Because now they're saying human attention span is worse.
Mine is 100% worse. I'm not even gonna lie. Mine is 100% worse.
Percent a goldfish. I mean, that might be true in my case. I don't know. Because every time I like open my phone, go on social media, I just forget what the hell I was even doing in the first place. Like if I do something that's less stimulating than like playing a game or whatever, I can't even pay attention to it. That's why I can't read a damn book. Or sometimes I lose my train of thought very easily. Like I have so many times recording this. And of course, the number one problem with constantly having an iPad in front of my face is the fact that I can never put my phone down. Like it's really bad. Every time I'm like sitting down, not really doing anything, I feel like I always have to be doing something. So I just open my phone out of habit. I shouldn't be doing that, bro. I should be able to just chill out and look at nature for a second. Bro. And of course, not all this is because I had an iPad, all right? This all happened because I just couldn't get off the internet. Yeah. Like I had to desperately log on.
I had the little laptop too. It was broken. The little whatever it was called. I had the little I was a Roblox kid. It was crazy. I was Minecraft and Roblox. Before it got crazy, I was Minecraft and Roblox. Not no dressed to impress ass nigga though.
Off. Like even still crazy. Now to this day. You know, obviously the internet's great, but it's important to limit yourself. Like sometimes I'm racking up like crazy numbers for screen time. Like numbers I shouldn't even be seeing. Like sometimes on a regular day, my average screen time is 8 hours. And that was just on my phone, which is crazy. But yeah, excessive screen time is a huge problem in Gen Z. And now that we're getting older, obviously it's affecting us a lot. So if you're interested, watch this video about Gen Z being adults now on the end.
It's just gonna get worse. That's the next video. I didn't watch it. I don't know why the red line is right there. But y'all gonna have to wait till tomorrow. So, like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. Join the family. If you mean, join the Hardcoreans. It's stuck. It's stuck, bro, and I'm not changing it. But yeah, bro. I see y'all in the next one.